Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. I hope that you are doing well today, and I am very happy and grateful that you have chose to spend your time with me. Before we meet our deck, I wanted to let you know about the many ways you can support my channel. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people and grow. And if you want to be notified of a new video, click on the notification bell. And if you want, you can buy me a coffee. The link is below and above in my banner. And any proceeds that I get from coffee go right back into purchasing decks to review on here. So I make no money off of that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and meet the Anima Mundi Tarot, created by Wyrweden. And it was self-published, and it retails for $46 at her Etsy shop or $45 on her website, The Creeping Moon. And this is the card that I got when I ordered. I ordered 2 of her decks, but I'm sure she gives this out even if you just order one, and it's got some of her artwork. My camera does not like gold inlay, so sorry about that. And on the back it has her socials, which I will link in the description. So as you can see, it's a little bit better, but I'm trying to zone it in so you can see. So the deck box is 5 1/4 height, lengthwise is 3 1/4, and width 1 1/4. And it has no title stackability that I look for, and it has nothing but you can probably see some of my fingerprints on there, smudges. And it does have thumb indents to help with easy opening. And then when we open the box, we get a little greeting, and you do get a guidebook with it. And on the outside of the box, you get the different suits, and then you get a little bit more artwork. So we will go ahead and set that aside. And the cards, they have the gold on all sides, and they are the size of a traditional tarot card. And reversals will not be revealed. So if you work with reversals, you will get surprised. And the deck does follow traditional tarot. It has the 78 cards with the major, minor arcana. And it does substitute the people, except for the devil card, and I'll show you what I mean. And she has made this into a nature-based deck, and she has animals, plants, flowers, so it's basically all the things you would find in nature instead of people, except for the devil. And the card stock is a matte card stock with a linen finished, and all of her artwork is originally hand painted with acrylic paints in her own studio. So this is her pride and joy work. Alright, so in my tarot videos, I like to do side-by-side comparisons. So if you're a beginner, any level reader, looking to expand your collection, and you want to see if it's similar or different, that's why I'm doing it. So we're going to flip through these babies, and I will show you side by side. And this edition that I have is a 9th printing. Apparently she's printed a lot of these decks. And doing a little research. Anima Mundi is a Latin term which loosely translates to the world's soul, which was originally coined by Plato. It is a belief that all living things on this planet are connected as a single spiritual entity. Oop, got those wrong. And she pretty much has stayed true to the titles of the cards and the Roman numerals. And here's the one card that has a person in it instead of a plant or nature, any kind of nature in it. I really like this card. It's really nice. Who doesn't like the moon? All right, and that is the major arcana. And we will go to the cups next. Okay. And her deck is a pip deck, unfortunately. It does have some illustrations in it, but for the most part, it is a pip deck. Alright, so that is the cups. And it's nice how in the cups that she stuck to water-based animals and nature themes. Alright, so now we have the wands. And the wands are just going to be like staffs, you know, like in these wands here. They look a lot like tree branches though, but still it's nice to be able to identify the suits. Is the king. That ends in that suit. Alright, then we have our pentacles. Alright. Your panda hoarding. And that finishes up the pentacles. And lastly, we have our swords. And she has kept it true with the swords. And she has kept the swords with mainly air symbolism. And she has stated in her Etsy shop that the Ten of Swords had blood if you have like the first 3 editions, any of those decks, there are blood on the bird, but after that, for whatever reason, it was removed. So that is one of the changes that she has made. is pretty much our deck. And I wanted to just ramble on a little bit about where to buy her deck, because she is having issues like I know that a lot of other creators are going through right now, and people taking copycats, and it does suck if you're a creator and you have and you see your stuff that is not your stuff and you're not getting any payment for your art. And she has said that she does not sell her decks except through her online shop and Etsy. She does do wholesale for online and brick and mortar, but like Wish, Amazon, all these other websites that you may see her deck on, they're kind of ripping her off. So I think it's really sad, and I hope that if you do decide to buy a deck from her, buy it either a brick and mortar store or a trusted online, such as her Etsy and her online store. And with that rambling over, let's go ahead and check out the guidebook. And it is a small guidebook, and it's got her little trademark with her website on. And it has 52 pages, and so it goes into a little introduction, background on it, gives how to do a reading, and she says it is suggested. There's no right or wrong. So you can pause that and read that at your leisure. And then she goes into reversals and spreads. She gives you a 3-card spread. And you can do your 1-card draw. And then you get your Celtic Cross and a 7-card eclipse. And then you can do a calendar month with an overall card to finish it off. And then she goes into the major arcana, and she will give the title and the number and the major animal or nature that represents the card, and then the scientific name that is given, and then you get your little meaning and your keywords upright and then reversed keywords. And it's the same with the rest of the book. So if you're interested in doing some studying of a certain plant, animal, you know, it's nice to pick a card and then study it for a little bit if you want. And that is the major arcana. And then she goes into the minor. And starts with the pentacles, their element it's under, and some keywords, and then goes into the meaning, Ace of Pentacles, and upright and reversals. And then if she has a nature, animal, plant, or something, she will give the scientific name. And it is pretty much the same. Do the rest of it. And then we go on to the swords. Same thing. And then you have your wands. And finally, the suit of cups. Oops. And then that is pretty much her guidebook. Pretty sweet and simple. All right, so let's go ahead. And the cardstock is nice. It's bendy. It's kind of a little thick. So I do imagine these will last you a while. The quality is good. And if you are able to shuffle the regular tarot with no issue, then you should be able to do the same with these cards. I'm gonna drop one. If you have little fingers, little hands, you will struggle. Okay. And let's go ahead and see who wants to pop up and say hi. Ooh, the Two of Cups. The seahorses. Alright, Two of Cups. Let's see what she has to say. Two cups, two cups. Of course, it's all the way in the back. Alright, seahorse, hippocampus. The seahorse is another animal where couples mate for life. Two of Cups is about a relationship built on respect, harmony, and support. It is a love that is inspiring, emotionally fulfilling, and built from mutual attraction. While this card typically indicates romantic relationships, it can also signify non-romantic partners, like a business partner or a platonic friend. Upright, unified love, attraction, partnership, connection, bonding. Reversed, breakup, imbalance, tension, trust issues, and disconnect. So that is pretty much it about this deck. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for joining me. Let me know what you thought about the deck. I liked it, didn't like it, loved it, hate it. If you did buy it after seeing my video, please let me know in the comments, because I really am interested in knowing if what I'm doing is making a difference for people. Any deck that you would like to see in a future video, just let me know and I will see what I can do. Once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me for another video. But until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.